Psalm 2, verses 7 to 12. 7. I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my Son, this day have I begotten thee. O wondrous thought! Before the birth of time, eternal counsels willed the wheel of man. A covenant of grace was firmly made. We live in hope of eternal life, which God that cannot lie promised before the world began. Jesus, in his love for souls, in tender zeal to fill our hearts with joy and to cause streams of peace to flow, announces the decree. By his Spirit he unfolds it. In his word he writes the record. Here he displays important articles. It was decreed that honor should await him as God's co-eternal Son. For a brief period his deity was hid. In outward show he differed little from the sons of men. Occasionally heavenly rays break forth, but the sun's brightness was eclipsed. Thus as man he suffered and died. The resurrection morn arrives. He strides forth, the mighty conqueror of death and hell. The glorious rising has a glorious voice. With trumpet tongue it tells the wondering world, Jesus is God's Son. This day removes all doubt. This day unveils him. The Father hath begotten him. Another morn will brightly shine. Greater manifestations rapidly come on. Amid all glory, Jesus will be shown again as God's co-equal, co-eternal Son. Who then can shake his kingdom's firm supports? 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Another article of the covenant is stated. Christ's kingdom shall exceed all bounds. The outcast heathen shall bend the knee. Earth's uttermost extent shall call him Lord. But this shall be in answer to his prayer. In heaven the Son shall prosecute his suit. With supplication he shall urge his claims. His pleading shall recite his part performed, the ransom paid, the kingdom bought, all hindrances removed. He shall thus ask, and he shall thus obtain. Blessed Jesus, extend thy wounded hands. Let not the Father rest until earth's length and breadth shall own thy rule. 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. The covenant, moreover, states that all Christ's enemies shall lick the dust. Hate may continue, opposition may oppose, but oh, how vain! Behold his might! A rod of iron is wielded in his hands. It breaks and cannot be withstood. Opposing strength is brittle as the potter's clay. He strikes atoms, shivering atoms. Thus shall kingdom trample down all foes. 10. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. But wrath yet lingers, space is vouchsafed, let it be duly used. A warning voice arrests earth's great ones in their mad career. It bids wisdom to awake and sit submissively at Jesus' feet. The truest sage is a meek learner in the school of grace. To know Christ truly is the crown of knowledge. 11. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Knowledge leads surely in the paths of service. Gospel obedience is a blessed walk. It is the happy union of all grace. Strictest submission goes hand in hand with filial reverence. The cup of joy is mixed with tenderest dread of error. Love fears, fear loves. Joy trembles, and trembling is glad. 12. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Mercy still warns, it points to Jesus. It exhorts to give him homage, because it is his due, to worship him to whom all praise belongs, to love him who has so loved us, as in our stead to die. It forbids delay. Until our hearts be wholly his, we totter on destruction's brink. One spark of kindled wrath excludes forever from salvation's way. What then will be their doom against whom wrath in full fury blazes? Sweet melody concludes this hymn. It speaks of blessedness. It tells where true happiness now and forever dwells. It is in faith. Faith is the saving and the happy grace. It tightly clings to Christ. It trusts him at all seasons for all things. O may this blessed state be ours. Truly blessed it is.